check and pulse. Cute. Into this. I really like all the different hearts that we're seeing because it can help with branding, and it also helps justify the name of the group, which is XLOV. Hi everybody, it's Jess, and we're here taking a look at XLOV's track Biii. -P. I think it's how it's pronounced. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to it. A lot of you guys have talked about the choreography of this one specifically. This is a music video that we have pulled up. Good chance we may possibly have a dance practice. I don't know, but I am looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and check it out. This is fun, focal point choreo. That was fun. Oh. So interesting, right? Like it's like a hybrid of eyelet, right? With a little bit of, it's not, what is it? Oh, I'm trying to think. It's like that eyelet sound mixed with something else. I'm trying to think of what it is, and I can't think of it. And that's okay. Okay. This is so interesting. I wasn't expecting this type of B-side. I think because I had seen, what is it? Not this outfit. I was seeing the white fits, right? And that's a very different look. So I wasn't expecting like a digitized sound. Now, granted, yes, I heard the highlight medley, but I'm not like big on resonating with the tracks to be able to associate, to go, oh yeah, I was expecting this. So that's on me though. I am very curious. I'm hopeful we get a dance practice. Hopefully I'll be able to take a look before I go out of town. Oh, so fun. And then also too, this kind of stuff can be a bit tricky if you're not mindful of the patterns. It could be very particular, because that's how it felt doing Riz, was that exact thing of figuring out, see, look, even my finger can't do it, of the order. It's so simple, but it can be really tricky on the brain for the same reason. Oh, the dance practice is here? Okay, let's watch it. Gosh. It's clean. sequence is really tricky to do. That cleanly and that sharply and that quickly. All those things together. Ah! Way to use height for that. Like we're checking pulse. Cute. 괜찮아요? I like that part. Oh, fun. With the reverb, it's so fun. Hey. Whew. They said, whew. Adorable. Wow. Yeah, that was very captivating with different focuses compared to Riz. Of course, because the song's different, so the choreography would need to be structured differently, especially if you're trying to match tone. Okay, let's go. From the top here, I like that we have, it looks like we have a signal. Possibly. I could be wrong though. I love the dreamlike sound that's happening, and then everybody has a sense of connection on each other's heads. Of course, you would have Hyun not having anybody touching their head, which is fine. I like the height for that a lot, and then they direction it to make it diagonal. You wouldn't expect this. For me, I wasn't expecting it while everybody keeping these levels that quickly. Then we have the little melt up. It's really nice. I appreciate the subtlety, and that transition was really subtle too, so it didn't overpower the music there. So you have different levels there when he stayed on the ground. Then they have the beat. This whole situation, this whole sequence we're about to see, it's each move in independence is not necessarily difficult. It's the timing, the cleanliness, the clarity, and the dynamic that they're doing all in one go. It's really, really impressive. I'm really impressed with that. That part right here to the pop-up. No extra transition. And it goes bass, bass, bass. So I was assuming that we were going to hit 4 parts because there's 4 basses, but we're going, in my heart. So we actually follow the words. Yeah, hit, hit, hit. And I like that we have our arms stylized to show a fun frame right there against the hip. Then we drop it down, bless the knees for that, right? So most likely they're using that arm as an anchor point. So whenever they go down, they're not slamming all their weight onto the knees. It's just a roll down. Then we roll onto the bottom. Then we end up switching. Now this movement right here, going to the knees to come up, for myself, I had to learn something similar to that. Whenever you're doing heels, sometimes you learn that as like part of your vocab, but for breaking, there was a sweep that you can do that for me, my hip flexors as well as my flexibility in my back really, caused some strife with myself and frustration with that rotation. So I always, give credit where credit is due, and you got flexibility on that because you have to press or you have to arch. You also have to lift to provide a space, but also make sure that your weight is distributed to where you can successfully do all those things at the same time. So they did very well that beat, and then they drop it down. They did great about not slamming their body onto the ground. There's a lot of control here, even though there's a lot of free falling moments, such as going to the knees or going to the torso. So just be very mindful that there is a lot of control happening, even though it doesn't look like it. Yes, control in the sense of we were able to see it's very clean. There has to be control. But when you learn this, just keep that in mind, that you shouldn't just free fall and hope for the best, because you're going to hurt yourself. So you have to switch up there. I like the different, they're all having a little moment out of it. Arm hits it, and I like the switch off on the legs. We take it down. Boom, nice and clear, readable. We go a little tap, tap onto the thigh, then to the hip. Then we go to a straight line. Then my heart. So we're continuing with the XLOV, unloved, theme of the album. This mess, whenever we get to the course here, we're going to talk through it. I'm going to explain from my personal experience learning Riz what components are going to feel similar and what's going to be tricky about learning the choreography. Will I learn this one? I don't know if time permits, sure, but I like the lean back. It's really fun, like the arch. And then, of course, we have a little deviation from Biii. I can never say R-U-I well. Ri. Oh, gosh. But I don't know if I finished my thought because I was too busy hung up on saying his name right, is the deviation of having my arm, having a moment and then coming up to be featured. It's great. The knees are fun there, and letting the torso complement that in our weight shift works great too. They bring it forward. They go pop, pop, pop with the arms, flick, flick, flick down, and I like the chest and the torso getting involved there. Hyun has grown a lot. I'm still going to give Hyun, we're still growing in that area of torso utilization. The others, I've seen them on their time of Boys Planet. We're seeing Wumati on Build Up, right? So very familiar with their movement here at this point. With Hyun, I am very much looking forward to the day where we're going to have a super legato, slinky, slimy Hyun energy choice, but we can respect, where we are in our progress. I think we definitely see progress, and the versatility of all members between the two tracks I think is really commendable. The accent's nice. Then they end up pulling. Little ball change out of it's fun. Height difference is fun. They pull it in. So that's like like a partnering pass off, not really an add-on where you have somebody added on, but it's more like a partner moment, and then they deviate or they go away. So they go pop, it goes little party moment, party of four. We drop down. This is really fun, where you have a Wumati reveal into the feature. You have Haru and Ri doing their best on their backs, really pressing it. And I like that the range or the distance between Wumati and then the second line and Hyun are equal. Like, that is what makes this look so freaking visually pleasing. And then, of course, having Hyun leverage weight onto the heels really helps in instability there. I love that they come up, and I like the fold over and the looks with the head. We come back up, and now we're ready to go. We interlock, take it in, arch back. It's super fun. We accent with the head, and we accent with those knees to complement. So it feels like a full body framed choice, even though we're delegating it to different members for that. You have this little cry with such a rigid reverb there, right? The pull away is nice. Then they go in, come on, little lean. We look. Did he say Kantanayo? Is that what he says? I'm assuming. And my heart goes beat, beat, beat. And I like the hips on that. We take it through, and I like the folds. With the chest also is really complimentary. And we end up taking the hand over to help with the head. And it goes beat, beat. And then it goes two, folded over. This part is adorable. We go two, out, Then we clap it from one side, where we're like passing off the energy, even though it's still the same on both sides. And my heart goes, and they're pointing. They're like, oh no, what are we doing? And then we have a little party moment. Party of Haru kicks are fun, where we kick out, bend it in, and then it goes bump, 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 bump from stage left to stage right. Love on me. And then we break it off. Hate on me. So everybody had a nice different approach to the love part. And then we have our arms. They flick up by the head, and I like the rotational element of it. We turn. Then we do a little swoop down, or how it goes in front. Nice. And then we have a pull in from one side to another with the arms. We pas de bourrée, crossover. We bring it bounce, bounce, bounce. We drop it down. The arms fold out, which is nice. Body roll up, hit, hit. They kick the little A, that little get sturdy moment, or the shoot. I would go more shoot, even though we're not doing the shoot arms. I like that we had that as a moment with the A, with the vocals helping complement Haru section. We have Umuti also join in, which I thought was fun and a really nice way to transition. It is looking like they're having a lot of fun doing this one, right? We place away. They're like, what? Lean in like we're listening in. And then I like the smile, and then we frame it. Then we go with nice line. I like that you have Hyun has a place established, and everybody turns to match Hyun, and then we lean back. Then we have a little tap, and then we turn, which is fine. I'm assuming break your head, maybe something like that, because we have a lot of head approach, like we're framing or focusing on the head. Both times I've heard it, which is why I think that. Look at this. It's a heart and then also have a cross where it reminds me of unlove. And we tap it down, and I like that the pull away from that tap where they rotate around. It was a really nice choice. And we go, and come on now. I love that the height difference is everything. It's so fun. They're like, and my heart goes beat, 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 beat. Now, what are they doing with their fingers? Here? That's what I'm assuming here. And then they're punching in and out in the hips to match. Hit, hit, up. Really fun. And they go ding, ding. And there's a part, this little twinkling sound in the music that it sounds like we're hitting here. Ooh, ooh. Okay, the tricky part about this, I learned Riz, right? If you've seen it, it's on YouTube Shorts now. But this part, yeah, if you're not used to isolating, that's really tricky. So that took some time. What really got me wasn't this part. It was this part with a subtle torso direction change. Getting that looking right. And they're so similar. It's just a transfer from the chest to the head to an ISO. It's getting used to the order because it looks so simple. But the order is not something, like I had to condition myself to get used to it. And I didn't feel very comfortable because I wasn't wearing a hat. This was just a whole thing. So this I could see trip people up. I think it would definitely trip me up. Not because of the move difficulty. It's the sequence in which it's being made. So maybe I'll learn. I don't know. The little taps are really cute. I love that part. It's probably my favorite part of the whole thing. And now this little part is a little solo moment. Now notice it's mirrored and balanced from the previous time because Haru was over here. But now you have Rui over on this side. The kick's nice, and then we bring it up. Come on, a little back attitude with a little punch. And then we rotate, and I like the pick up of the foot. So we're building up the energy so it transfers weight and output from the leg. It travels up to the hip. Then we let the knock on the head is really cute. And then we end up, boom, having it a little slam down on that fist. And it goes, and my heart goes. And then we leave the hand where it is. Open it back up. Come on now. I really like Wumuti's part there. Why? Because you have this this run happening in the track, and then Wumuti is able to showcase that. It's polyrhythms delegation is what I would call it, where you have all these different sounds happening in the track, and you are using different people in different groups to justify them all instead of leaving the responsibility just in content of one person. The pull-aways are nice. Pull is nice. Lifting up the foot there to build up body roll. And then we get it, come on, different levels. So the reverb, I love this part too. Probably one of the best sections. But in isolation move, I really, really love this. But this is really nice. In the music video, I'm glad they kept it. So they went reverb, over, ding, 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 and then they sent it over. Good job unlocking everything in the body, including the arm, any extremity you have in play. It has to travel at the same rate, so it does require you to have to engage there. It's not just gonna be there if you leave it there, because sometimes we're conditioned to move a body part in opposition just from our day-to-day. So we had to be very intentional with what we choose to lock up there. Then we go to the other side. I love the heart. It's so clear, so readable. I love the X. Peace sign is fun. Then they go, and my heart goes, reverb. So they frame it, so they bounce it, and then reverb. Then they go, little smile. And my heart goes beat. So it goes beat, beat, beat. The twist is nice into an add-on into this. I really like all the different hearts that we're seeing because it can help with branding, and it also helps justify the name of the group, which is XLOV, and their logo has XO and a heart. So I really like that being such a thing that they get to explore in their tracks. So the hit, they drop it. I like that we broke off. Was that a cannon? 1, 2. No, it's just a drop down. Yeah, that's so we have it pick up the phone, and then we open it, ding. And it's interesting that, was it a baby? Yeah. And we all transfer the phone over. We've hung up the phone. Haru's like, I'm not answering that. But everyone else is like, you take the call. I'm not taking it. That was cute. And then it starts over. They go, whoo! It's exhausting, but this one is not as aggressively exhausting as Riz was. And I would say the beginning here has that captivation element of going from the floor to standing, but this one has more repeats in content. And gregarious, happier tracks or positive tracks can be deceptively fatiguing, especially whenever you're watching the performers or the artists, because they're not supposed to look tired, or it wouldn't be as believable, right? I mean, even in Riz, you wouldn't want it to come across as being tired. But here, I think the choreography is not as difficult, and I think that's absolutely okay. I love that. I love that a B-side is able to tackle different types of movements and sequences and utilize the members in a different kind of artistic way, theatrical way, that allows them to grow and allows for us to be able to enjoy what their direction of discography is. So I believe I've seen all of XLOV's stuff at this point. I'm still looking at Womati's time on Build Up, which is really fun. So if you're like, Jess, I want to see you look at that. Or Boys Planet, I've looked at all the episodes of that, both season 1 and season 2. So I've seen them there. And if you want to see me, be a part of the journey and continue watching XLOV rocket in this field, you can follow me here on the YouTube side or on Patreon. It gets early release there always. So I'm Jess. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.